How's it going, guys? Trader Neil here, back at you with another crypto video. So today I am going to be giving you guys a coin and talking about a coin that I am super bullish on for the next bull run, whenever that may be. And honestly, I've got both technical and fundamental updates for you for it, to where I think this is pretty much a no-brainer hold for me. But before we get started, guys, I would very much appreciate it if you guys like this video. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel at Trader Neil if you haven't already, and then hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. I just did altcoin season video a couple days ago where I talked about coins like Sui, Solana, especially Sui, honestly, before it exploded up 50% since this video. So definitely check this one out, guys, and get those notifications on if you don't want to miss big gainers like that. But yeah, guys, let's just jump into the video. So what I'm going to be looking at in the coin that I am talking about is hyperliquid, guys. So as you all know, I have been a hyperliquid bull for a while now, and I've been loving the hyperliquid price action as of late. And honestly, guys, I really do think this coin is almost a shoo-in for a win this coming bull run. So we'll look at the technicals in a second, but let me show you guys what I'm thinking about, like straight up just talking about the fundamentals here. So we have new hyperliquid updates out there. In terms of something they just rolled out, it's a new fee schedule. So looking at the hyperliquid docs here, they just talked about and just released that after April 30th, so that's literally tomorrow, guys, the fee system is going to be included to include staking tiers. And so what that means, guys, is that if you're looking at these tiers, you've now got different tiers for the different rates for maker and taker fees on perps and then on spots. And so how that has changed is, if you look here, the staking tiers has to do with people who have staked hyperliquid. So what this means is, if you and anyone buys hyperliquid, stakes it on the exchange, in these different tiers, they can potentially get up to huge trading fee discounts here. It's pretty fantastic, guys. Not only does it incentivize people to buy hyperliquid so they can get trading fee discounts on the exchange, but it's just another driver for why, like, you should be using hyperliquid, because you can hold a bullish coin and save on trading fees on a perpetual DEX. Literally, it's a win-win situation, especially since the coin's price action has been so strong. And so they have announced the staking for hyperliquid to help with trading fee discounts, which is pretty fantastic. And then just going through a little bit of speculation here, guys, because I think this is going to be another thing that you guys will be interested in, and I have talked about this before, and I do think it's coming to fruition. It is Hyperliquid's new points program, where I do think Hyperliquid is going to be announcing a potential new airdrop soon. And so, looking at a couple of these speculative posts on Twitter, Hyperliquid just rolled out a major UI refresh on testnet. That UI refresh had to do with these fees and such, guys. But even though it looks like a routine upgrade, they updated their points page, guys. And so they updated their points page, and they linked back to Hyperliquid's OG docs outlining the L1 phase of points. This is the same page that talked about Hyperliquid and their TGE before it came out last November. Yes, there's no official announcement yet, but honestly, I really believe in this statement. If history is any guide, Hyperliquid tends to reward early and active participants. The first hype airdrop distributed 31% of their supply, guys. And what is really important here that I want you guys to pay attention to, that is going to help you going forward, almost 39% of their supply is still reserved for future emission. So if you look at this chart here, future emissions and rewards still has a big chunk left. So what that could mean is, well, not only that, but if you look at the hype tokenomics here, it says the exact same thing in a, not a pie graph sort of thing. 38% of their tokens are reserved for future emission, guys. This is literally on Hyperliquid's Medium. What this is telling me is that overall, if you're looking at this chart, the likelihood that Hyperliquid does another airdrop, especially after they refresh this points page here. If I go live on here, you can actually see that, guys. The points page is refreshed. If you click on the learn more section, it takes you right to the older points page here. I think they are I have a great feeling, guys. They are going to be probably launching a new point system in the near future, guys, coming up, and that's when you're going to want to be paying attention. Because overall, a big thing with this, guys, is that if they do launch another point system, if you are already staking Hyperliquid, the likelihood that you potentially can get the airdrop is probably pretty high, and you can potentially get points when they start to launch that if you stake your Hyperliquid now and trade on the exchange now. So I think that's pretty fantastic. They did launch that staking and the fee discount for that already, but if you guys want to save even more on Hyperliquid, you guys can sign up here with my code. It's literally just Hyperliquid/Trader Neil here. This is the URL, and you guys will be able to receive an extra 4% discount on your trading fees if you sign up to the exchange through here. All right, guys, so honestly, that's all the fundamental factors I have for Hyperliquid. Their points page is updated. Tokenomics say that future emissions and rewards are still saved up for a potential airdrop in the future, and it's pretty dang cool that they just announced staking tiers based off of how much hype you have, because I really do think that this incentivizes people to buy more hype to stake it, so that they save on trading fees, which is not only cool because they are staking their hype to save on trading fees, so people are buying more hype for that, but people are locking up their hype to be able to save on trading fees by staking it, which means there's less hype out there for people to sell, which is another bullish factor in terms of technicals. All right, guys, so next thing we're going to look at here is we're going to look at Hype's TA. But real quick, guys, before I jump into Hyperliquid TA, just a message from me and my sponsors. Alright, guys, so we're going to be talking about my sponsor Breakout Prop Firm really quick, guys. Are you someone in crypto that has had a lack of liquidity? You're seeing all these P&Ls posted on Twitter. Your friends are flexing their P&Ls. They're flexing their dollar P&Ls. And you just want to get into that game and you want to be flexing your own P&Ls. Well, fear no more. Breakout Prop Firm is going to be that prop firm that will help you do exactly that. Because with Breakout, guys, this is essentially your way of playing with someone else's money. In fact, for just $800 with a one-step evaluation, you can potentially start trading with up to $100,000 of an account size here, guys. With $100K, you could be trading big money with only putting up small risk here, guys. And in my opinion, that is the best thing you can be doing. All you have to do with buying the evaluation is past the 10K account goal, or if you get any of the smaller accounts past those account goals, all you have to do is trade to that amount. Boom, you hit that amount and bam, you get $100,000 of money to play with, and then you can have that money to be able to trade anytime. All you have to do is follow the max daily loss and max drawdown parameters, but you can trade up to 5x leverage, guys. They have tons of coins on their exchange. As you guys can see, they've got Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, and they've got tons of altcoins. They list altcoins pretty much the day that they come out. And so if you guys want to trade with up to $100,000 of someone else's money and be able to trade those altcoins we'll be talking about in the rest of the video today, definitely check out Breakout Prop Firm. Here's the URL, and then use my code in the top right here to be able to get a nice discount on your evaluation. Definitely worth it, and then let me know how you guys like Breakout in the comment section below. Alright, guys, back to the video. So looking at Hyperliquid here on the chart, I think this is one of the most bullish charts out there. So if you're looking at Hype on the daily, I think it's very clear that anything above 16.8 here is quite bullish. Why do I say that? Well, you have a very clean pivot point here from your highs in March, and then here from your highs at the beginning of April before you had daily closes above that level, and then even you had a retest of daily trend after you reclaim. So in my opinion, is it very possible to see Hype at higher prices? I think so. If Hyperliquid can flip this daily order block, this bearish OB zone here as well, that would make me even more bullish. Because currently, yes, it's sitting at resistance and you have gotten rejected by this 19.19 level once, but if hyperliquid can push, do something like this, even come up to like maybe 23 bucks and then hold this support zone, maybe chop around a bit, I really do think this thing could send to 27 bucks and eventually back to all-time highs at some point. Really, as long as hyperliquid is holding above the 16.7 level, guys, and even if it comes down to your daily level down here in daily order block coming in about 15.8, that would be totally fine with me too, and I do think that would still be a bullish area. It's really under like $15, guys, that I start to get a little bit more bearish here. That was your pivot point from back here in December of 2024, and so as long as hyperliquid's really holding above 15 bucks, I think it's in a great accumulation zone, and I think honestly dips are for buying here. And so that's what I would be really saying and focusing on here on hype, guys. I personally have allocated a little bit of spot towards hype at these prices. If you're in the discords that I'm in and that I give calls in, you'll have seen that today. You guys can actually sign up to my free Discord as well. In my link tree in the description below, it is totally free. Check that out and you can come say hi to me. But hype is a coin that I bought and that I'm willing to DCA down on, guys, because honestly, with those tokenomics, with all of the potential, let's just say, bullish catalysts coming up that make people want to buy and use the exchange, and will make people, in my opinion, also want to stake hype and to use it to get points for the potential airdrop, I think that's very bullish coming up for the future. And with Bitcoin being so strong, I don't see why hype can't perform as well. So looking at this, you also have a potential supply line break here, which is very interesting. If you see something like this with the supply line break, a retest, I think this would be a no-brainer buy opportunity. And honestly, I would also be looking to take a sort of swing long to all-time highs for something like that if we got it. Just FYI. But in the meantime, let's ride what we have for now. Daily trend is bullish here on hype, and as long as, like I said, it's above 15 bucks, I am looking for higher prices here. And so I think all the pieces are coming together for a bullish hype season, guys. Let's see if it comes out. Alright guys, thanks for staying till the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have higher targets here for hype, even locally. We got a 69% move to all-time high potentially, actually from current price. Let's see what that would be. From current price to all-time high, we've got 86% to go. With the tokenomics and everything, guys, I could honestly see hype to $50 in the next bull run at some point. And so I think accumulating at these prices, especially when fundamental factors are coming out, is a no-brainer to me. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for staying till the end of the video. In the comment section below, put hyperliquid. Alright, thanks guys. I'll catch you guys for another video very soon. Peace.